What's up, fellow Lords of Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Revolution. So I've been kind of putting off making this video, mostly because I wanted to see what was going to pan out for the game in general, but not a whole lot has changed, and I don't expect a whole lot to change. So today we basically got the start of a new craft event. Well, you can call it new if you want to, but we got the craft event that's in here for Rocket Raccoons, and we've got the Magneto invasion basically redone inside the shop, right? So I'm not even going to jump into this content with you guys. I want to give you guys an idea of where this channel's going. I know I haven't been making a shit ton of content lately, and that's mostly because I've been busy with work and on travels and stuff like that, but I want to give you guys an idea of where I'm going forward with this channel. And I appreciate all of the viewers who have stuck around for MFR content and the players who have been engaged about MFR content. But the truth of the matter is I can't wholeheartedly invest my time into this game anymore. You know, like the truth of the matter is that we missed the anniversary event. We've had nothing but bad news about the game since about July of this year. August rolled in, we got the Wolverine celebration event, which wasn't necessarily bad in any shape, form, or way, but it just wasn't necessarily anything good for the future of the game. On top of that, we're getting very little communication from the developers. We've got the Magneto event inside here with the normal standard, challenges. It looks like they changed the goddamn seals. Whatever. So they changed the Magneto seals, it looks like to me. I'm not sure about it. We got a new Magneto wheel back, but none of this stuff has changed, right? Like essentially nothing's changed. It's just been like a reskin, right? And we've got another date. We don't have a dev note to say what was going on with the game and stuff like this. I don't even log into the game on a daily basis anymore, mostly because it just doesn't have that sort of appeal to me anymore. That's the truth. Like, I hate to say that like that, but essentially that's the truth, right? Is that like the appeal of playing this game has kind of worn thin. The player base isn't even here anymore. Like, truthfully, right? Like if I was to look at the game overall and I was to say, hey, how many people are really playing this game, right? So let me give you guys an objective view of this, right? So currently in my friends list, I can log in here on about any given day and I have no friend requests. I've got like 29 friends sitting in the queue right now. You can see like I've got friends boarding lines, and truth of the matter, I haven't hit 30 plus friends in this game in quite a while. The last numbers stacked, Wolverthor showed those numbers of like 33,000 players or something like that globally. The game's not doing very well. I don't imagine this game is going to survive, the next year and a half at the current iteration as running. Marvel Games and Danny Koo don't even seem as invested. They were asked information about, releases and what the schedule and things like that. But, the truth of the matter is the game owes itself. And I'm not going to be Wolverthor. I'm not Wolverthor. I'm not in here rehashing for you, like, what's the best way to beat Marvel, the epic invasion freaking Magneto, because this doesn't make sense, right? It's like there is like being enthusiastic about a game, and then there's like, I'm begging for, Marvel for Netmarble to give me a game that I can spend money on. Like that, like it'd be different if this was like a 100% free to play game or a subscription service based game that I really want to keep alive, right? But the problem with this game is the pay model in the game is essentially you spend money and you get stuff in return, right? And the fucked up part about it is I don't have an investment in this to be able to fight for this game to survive. When that basically the bottom line looks for me like I need to beg you so that way I can spend my money on a game that is lackluster at best. Lackluster at best. That's the truth of the matter, right? I'm not begging for a truck card. I'm not begging for, in more development notes at this point. Like, it's not as if, though, the developers for this game have been very communicative in the past year life cycle of the game in the first place, right? They were never. And the fucked up part about it is that when you really sink your teeth into it and you really get your brain brewing on it, even things down to like, nerfs and buffs of characters and stuff like that, they haven't been very communicative on those parts. So I'm not going to beg for communication now. So all of that to say is that I don't see a very hopeful future for this game. You know, they still have yet to change a lot of the things in the game that need to be changed in order for this game to succeed. We are still seeing $44.99 bundles inside the store, like $50 bundles inside the store. Like I want you to contemplate that, guys. Like at some point, the player-based community for all of these games and stuff like that, especially the mobile platforms, have to get smarter about how they're investing their money and who they're giving their money to. You have to start to understand, like, yo, this isn't cool. Like, you're literally asking me to spend on nothing. I'm going to buy a costume master bundle and get one piece of a costume, one piece, not a full costume, anything like that. I'm getting one piece of a costume, and then maybe the hope of drawing maybe another piece of costume that I don't know what it is, right? Meanwhile, if I could come over to Steam or, you know, whatever, I could go in here. I could play Shadow of Mordor for $7.50, a full game for $7.50, right? I can come in here and purchase any number of new games for 75% of the price that they want me to pay for just a piece of a costume, right? Also, along with free-to-play costumes and stuff like that. There's always these nice hot deals on, what you call Borderlands 3 is $14.99 in the store right now. You can go in here and play a bunch of games. Is the point that you don't have to worry about where you're currently sat inside of, I gotta pay this stuff so that way I can get an inkling of power. And here goes the truth about this stuff, right? Is that I had originally intended for this channel to just be a share kind of session. You know, like I wanted to be able to meet like-minded gamers. That's why the channel was called Lords of Gaming, right? Players that were like me, that had varying interests in different games and stuff like that, and they just wanted to share those experiences. You know what I mean? Like, that's really what this channel was supposed to be about. And it kind of got out from underneath me because I was just flowing through with Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Future Revolution content because it was just absorbing me. But some of you probably remember when I first was doing the channel, I was doing like Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel's Avengers and stuff like that. And then I just got out from underneath me and I wasn't really playing things that I just wanted to play on a daily basis. And now I've just kind of sunk myself into the rut of playing Marvel Future Revolution, and it's not bringing as much enjoyment anymore. And I don't know. I don't really see this as a viable thing, you know. So basically what I'm trying to say here, guys, is I will still probably play Marvel Future Revolution very loosely, and I'll probably bring you content if it warrants for the game. But my primary focus is going to shift away from this. I want to create Marvel Future Fight content. It's a game I've played for 7 years, and I love it. I'm waiting for 7 Deadly Sins, Origins, the Ni no Kuni Genshin Impact light game that's coming out. I want to play games like that. I want to go back to being able to play, you know, games like Shadow of War, sharing that kind of stuff, going on here to play Resident Evils and Borderlands and just play those games for the enjoyment of, you know, like I wanted to play Naraka a while ago, and I don't know why I haven't done it, but I didn't do it, and I'm like pissed that I haven't, you know. So it's one of those things that's where I'm going to be moving the channel towards. I really appreciate all the players that have stuck around with me for the past year as I've been building up this channel, and I hope you continue to stick around because I really, really, really want that to happen. So and I hope you enjoy the content that I bring for the rest of the games that I do play and I like to play on a daily basis. But you know, that's where the channel's going. I appreciate everyone who's going to stick around for that. I'm really looking forward to what it means and what it is. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but Marvel Future Revolution, yeah, those devs, the Netmarble needs to get their head out of their ass with that one. Unfortunately, I see this one head in the way of Marvel Realm of Champions, and that's going to be it. You know what I mean? Like, that game is losing to games like Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Future Fight, which have been out longer than this. So it is what it is, guys. All right, until next time, peace.